Welcome everybody to Forza Motorsport 7, and today we're taking a look at the 1993 Porsche 911 Turbo S Leichtbau. I hope I'm saying that right. And yeah, this is a car that was shown at the 1992 Geneva Auto Show, and only 86 vehicles were produced. And yeah, basically it's a lightened, more powerful version of the standard turbo. And yeah, a rare one at that, easily one of the rarest 911 Turbo S's you can find out there. Probably one of the rarest 911s full stop. And yeah, it has Kevlar for the hood, aluminium doors, thinner gauge glass, and removal of most creature comforts, which led to a weight reduction of nearly 400 pounds. It also has a 20% increase in power, and yeah, less weight, more power. This basically means a far faster and far more, you know, sporting vehicle. And being a 911 with only rear wheel drive, obviously a more hairy vehicle to try and drive fast, because yeah, the 911 was hardly a easy car to drive even at the best of times, so lightening it up and giving it more power is hardly going to make it any easier. But nonetheless, yeah, pretty solid vehicle, quite frankly. And we're going to be comparing it against the 911 GT2 from 1995, as that's the only other 911 from the 90s that we've got. But nonetheless, this has 381 horsepower, 347 pounds-feet of torque from a 3.6 litre turbocharged flat 6 engine, and the car itself weighs 2,844 pounds. So yeah, hefty amount of weight removed. Actually weighs even less than the GT2, despite that being a track-orientated car, by 11 pounds. So yeah, this is a pretty hardcore vehicle, quite frankly, and to see what it can really do, we're going to take it out there and see what it can do on the track, so see you when we get there. Right, we're on the Hockenheimring full circuit for one lap, so let's see what this lightened, more powerful 911 can do. So yeah, as you can see, pretty decent in terms of acceleration, especially for a early 90s car. And it is kind of frightening to drive in some respects, because like I said, it is a lighter, it is more powerful than a standard turbo, and that lack of weight is obviously going to make it a a far quicker car, but also a far better handling car in some respects than normal. But there is obviously, that's still got that massive flat 6 engine at the rear, hanging over the rear end, wanting to step the car out at any opportunity. But nonetheless, it is a quick vehicle. It is a nonetheless also a 911 from the 90s. Probably not as standard as some people would like. Some people out there would like a standard Turbo S from the 90s, but nonetheless, this is still a good vehicle, and yeah, pretty good in terms of acceleration. 0 to 60, 3.9 seconds, 0 to 108.9, going on to a top speed of 185 miles an hour. Now, that's quick even by today's standards, so early 90s, can see why a lot of people were hyped about this car. And it's actually, despite the fact that it has less horsepower by 43 horsepower, less torque by 51 pounds-feet of torque than the 911 GT2 from 2 years later, it's actually got the same 0 to 60 time of 3.9. Slightly down on the 0 to 100 time by 0.2 of a second. This is actually slightly quicker at the top end by 3 miles an hour, thanks to the smaller spoiler. So yeah, considering this car, whoa dear, is not as track orientated as the likes of that GT2. It's not really all that much slower, and being a lot rarer obviously gives it some weight. So yeah, not the most radically different 911 that we've had on this game, but nonetheless it is nice to see that we can have these rarer Porsches from their back catalogue on this game. And yeah, again, like the Subaru 360, it's not a car I knew of. Obviously I knew of the 911 Turbo S, but never knew that there was this much rarer, much lighter, much more crazy version. And yeah, I can imagine this being a vehicle that would challenge even the most hardcore driver on this game in a race, because yeah, even me taking it a bit slow on this track shows it's oversteer tendencies. Nonetheless, solid vehicle all around, and yeah, it is nice to have a Turbo S from the 90s. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.